Hi. Um, so I'm Kieran, and I've just made my first program with AI, which I'm quite proud of. So I wanted to show it off. Let's minimize this. Well, I'll show you the website first. So this is the website. I'll upload the video soon. Um, if you do buy it, you'll be redirected to this page, which is like your account. The buy button will change into a download button, so that's how you download it. This is the app. So Ask Avatar. It's uh, a companion for streamers. Game streamers was the object or the people in mind. It can be used in other streams as well. Um, Essentially, it pops on screen, reads out alerts, raids, subscriptions, follows if you want, merch as well. Yeah, there's quite a few things it can do. So first, hey, I nearly forgot. When you get the program, it's very important that you download Olama AI. So it's a free AI system that works locally on your computer, rather than having a subscription-based online one. This is just fully free. The link is on the website. I think I put it. There it is, right on the home page. You just click that. Once that's downloaded, whenever you run Ask Avatar, it will automatically check if you've got it. If you don't, it'll send you a message. It automatically starts it in the background as well, so you don't have to worry about opening up two programs. It just auto does it all. Well, I'll show you this one because this one's my favourite. It's a little devil girl. Devil girl. I can't say that. I've chosen the voice Lilith. So there's I think 13 English voices that I was able to kind of accumulate. They're all free, and I'll show you where to get them in a minute to get others, and other languages as well. So once you've chosen your language and your voice, you can test it out here. Control the pitch and rate. So you turn this up.
Testing voice settings.
So it changes a bit by bit. It's more noticeable with certain voices. This bit is the fun bit. So this is the personality. Let's full screen this. So I've got a template in the notes. So if you go through the folders, you'll see how to create a personality note. You don't have to follow the template. You can just write a big block of like a paragraph, just describing what you want the character to be like, describing like your name, your username, how you want them to act. So I've got who the character is, how they're related to me with my streamer name. You might actually see that name in the app because I think I forgot to delete it. You've got some character traits, so like smug, domineering, or dominant, mischievous. You also, I think this one is very helpful. It's how they refer to chat. So because it's like a devil girl, you've got like refers to them as like souls, worms, minions. There's a couple catchphrases which are good and bad. So the catchphrases are good, but if you want to have like a regularity to the way that the avatar talks. If you want to kind of have more varied, like more unique responses, if you just write a block paragraph rather than all these sectioned off bits, you'll get a bit more customization or a bit more variety in your responses. Let's minimize that. Down here, you've got how the character enters and exits the scene. So I'll show you this one. Yeah, so it grows from middle, shrinks to middle. You've got pretty much anything, right to center, and then you do center to right. Yep, and you can kind of control the speed of which it comes in and out there as well. I think for this character, the center grow is best. Yeah. So we'll skip over to integration. So it works with Streamlabs and Stream Elements and webhooks. So I know there's like merch sites or merch things you can use, custom webhooks, coffee sites, stuff like that you can put in there. They do all work at the same time as well, so you can attach multiple. You don't have to just do one. So Streamlabs. Let's go back to dashboard. I'll do that here too. So once you're on your dashboard for Streamlabs, you click your little portrait, go down to account settings, API settings, and then API token, and it's just this copy one here, this bottom one. Grab that, pop it in there, and that'll be sorted, good to go. Stream elements, similar thing, click your little portrait, go to dashboard, flashbang on the way. Do it again, do it again. It's this JWT token right there. To where is it? Throw that into there. All good. So I'll show you triggers and thresholds. So this is kind of how you set when you want the avatar to trigger. So I imagine most people will probably turn followers off. You got subscribers, members, gifts. It does work with YouTube and Twitch. So super chat, I think it's called. Those donations do come up with the currency as well. We've got raid as well, so you can have, when you get raided, you can have it set to a threshold if you want, or just any raid, it'll just trigger. Same for tips and donations. And we'll test a few of them. Test a few of them now. So alert. Right. So one of the first things you want to do when you open the app is click this button here, Open Transparency Overlay. You can't see anything, but you'll see down here I've got two screens now. If you want to see it, you can press this. Streamlabs also highlights it as well. It's kind of in the way. So you click this unlock button, and we'll be able to move it now. So you can see I'm moving it around. I'd recommend throwing it onto a second screen, and then when you see it pop up, you'll know to expect it to read out something. Toggle that off. We'll lock it in place for now. And let's try an alert. So, should we try subscription? It'll take a sec to generate the text and the MP3 file, or the WAV.
Kevin just triggered a subscription. Ahahaha, the stingy mortals think they can test my patience. Subscription test. How quaint.
And you can change that completely customizable. It tends to, well, I've tried to keep it around 1 to 5 lines in total. If you kind of want it to have longer responses, you can say that in the personality. Just say, aim for 4 or 5 lines, and it'll try and do that every time. Or you can do snappy lines, however you like it, really. You could say for higher tips, do longer responses, and it'll try and do that best it can. Let's try super chat. See here.
Kevin just donated $42.00. A mere 42 bits of worthless mortal currency. How quaint.
And I'll show you stream elements as well. So I believe we go to overlays. It's this one. So we can actually do a bit more of a customized token tip to show it off. So let's put in my, no, I won't put that in. I'll put in Devil Boy 14. Hey, what should we say? How many collected today? How many souls have you collected today?
Devil Boy just donated 14 and said, how many souls have you collected today? Ahaha, stingy mortal. You think $14 is worthy of my attention? Come closer, little soul, and try to keep up.
And let's try out a different one. So we'll try Yukiko. Should we throw a raid to begin with? Did I set the voice in this one? Yeah.
Teacher is raiding with 50 viewers. Woo-woo. My cozy crew just burst into the stream. I hope teacher is here to teach me how to get this raid party even cozier.
So if we have a quick look at his personality. So, where am I going? So you can see there's character, personality traits, wholesome, wholesome, soft-hearted, cheerful. So the goal for the stream is to brighten up the mood, keep things wholesome, spread warmth, and hype up the community with friendly energy. Down here, how to refer to chat, so friends, cozy crew, snack squad, panda pals, bunch more little things. You can explore all these, but I've built 13. I did use AI for the images. I do not have any money to go hiring an artist. Hopefully in the future I can try and get some artists on if this proves lucrative, and I can try and get replace these. That'd be pretty good. So, but there's a few of them I built. I think 13 of them here. Lucky number. Let's just try Saber. I like Saber. So we'll put in what's the gig like tonight? He's a rocker like themed character. So and he's thinking about it.
Bernita just donated 155 and said, "What's the gig like tonight?" Woohoo, Benita's bringing the blues, green. You just bought me VIP backstage access, bro. That's more than enough to rock this joint.
Yep, it's pretty fun. So you've also got announcements. So just click this little cogwheel. You can type in whatever you want. You can set it to repeat and then save. You can also run it manually. So you click run.
Hi.
Yep, whenever you want. It won't repeat unless you click this up here. So this announcement off, announcement on, and that starts the looping process. So I'll turn that off for now, so it doesn't jump up in 5 minutes. If there is one running, you can actually just type anything you want in and run it as well. So if one's missed, you can always type it in. There's also a history down here, so if anything kind of gets paused, you can go back to it. I'll show the stop function.
Benita just donated 155.
So you can press stop and it aborts the animation and the speech straight away. Do remember to click resume, otherwise they'll just pile up in the queue. What else is there? There's also VTuber Mode. So turn that on. That's a bit sensitive right now. Let's turn his mouse sensitivity down. There we go. Hi. So you can see he's kind of reacting to my speech. That's pretty cute. We can throw Lumiere on. Just have to switch it off and on again. Haha. And obviously you can add your own images and do your own avatar. This one's very cute though. Space Invader. Well, Space Attacker. No copyright here. If you want to turn VTuber Mode off, so just hit that and then click resume, and you'll see this listening goes back on. So it's listening to the sockets. And we'll run another one. We'll run a merch one, shall we? I think merch is here. Merch.
Prometheus_pyrography just triggered a merge. My commanding host, the
That's
big
my
one,
store.
it seems one of our loyal recruits has chosen to demonstrate their devotion by testing the merchandise. I demand an explanation for this bold move.
So he's meant to be like a little funny, childlike alien invader. I think that's most of it. You can choose your mic there. I'll show you how to add in custom voices as well. I'll cut this bit so it's also separate. So on the website, if you go to add additional languages, you'll see several, or I can't remember how many of them, I think 17 maybe. These are all public domain ones, or ones that just need a reference license, which I've done. Some of them are really, really good, surprisingly, and some of them are not so good. There are more online that I just couldn't share. So this link here, if you drag that into your, so I'll try and make that a hyperlink. It'll take you to this site. You just make sure you're on this files and versions. I'm pointing at the screen. You'll see a bunch of different languages there. You can select your language. So these are different ones. These are different like voices. the quality. And you see these two files, the .onnx and the JSON version. So whenever you do a custom voice, you need both of those files for the one audio. And I'll show you where to put them now. So if you go back to your voices and avatar page, click on Add Custom Voice, and you'll see this pops up. There's a little pop-up to tell you how to do it as well. Make sure to close this before you add the custom voice, because it won't let you while the program's running. Close that. Also, down here, make sure you close this as well. That's the second screen. Downloaded one earlier, but I'll show you. You just click any of these, free to download. They just pop up over here. So I think it's this one. And where's the file gone? Yeah, so you can see EN for English. You can just drag and drop this over like that. You don't have to put them into the folders. You can just put them straight into this voices directory as well. But if I click on that, you'll see there's ONNX and the JSON versions for each voice. So if we reopen the app now, go to voices, and you can see we've got the 3 French voices that I organised there. They have nicknames, like this looks nice and presentable. If you do one outside of what's on my website, you'll have like a long name here, but you'll know which one it is. I'll try and work it so you can customize the names here later, just for like polishing. I think that's it. The avatars, you can do closed mouth, open mouth. I always recommend putting the closed mouth into both of these if you don't have a wide open mouth, just because it makes the animation a bit cleaner. Backgrounds are optional as well. You can just have no background if you want. I think this guy actually looks better with no background. So if I just run a random message, I haven't put anything in, but you'll see what I mean. Wait, no, stop. Oh no, it worked. Okay.
Someone just donated. C'est said, repris à l'air. À brave space cadet, les pledge allegiance to our mission. Ce big ruins console just go a little more manageable. Thanks for the support, Someone. Your bravery will be rewarded.
That's awesome. Yeah, you can make your own little profile there. Create, save. Just in case I went over it earlier too quickly, your last five donations or 5 actions will be saved here. You can just click on them and it will replay it. You can't see the queue, but
Someone
that's part of
just
the thing.
donated.
So I'll just stop there. That's part of the surprise of them hitting and then reading them out to you. The other thing was the avatar gallery. So I would really like to populate this with real art, and as I said earlier, even replace the AI art that I used in the program. You'll see there's a contact support page to get in touch. We can always arrange a price if the artist wants to sell it at a certain price. Once you click on it, there'll be to show all the avatar pictures in like a lower resolution, so they can't be kind of saved off the website or not well. You'll have the person's name, where to find them, and it'll be hyperlinked to their portfolio, Instagram, however they like to show their art. And you can just click bam, view profile, and it'll take them there. Yep. So that's everything. I hope you like it. Bye.